everyone, and welcome back to Purposeful Meals. I'm Chelsea, and today we are going to be getting into our second diet definition, the Mediterranean diet. I want to give you a little background on the Mediterranean diet. Let's talk about the origins of the Mediterranean diet. So the Mediterranean diet is ideal for folks who struggle with lifestyle diseases such as type 2 diabetes, heart disease, but they don't want to cut out like an entire food group. Although the Mediterranean diet has become very popularized within like the last 10 years or so, it actually tracks back to the Middle Ages.
So, Romans, inspired by the Greeks, identified bread, wine, and oil products as a strong symbol of agriculture. These items were supplemented by sheep cheeses, vegetables, fruits, and strong preferences of fish and seafood.
I talk about this in my newsletter, but the introduction of the Mediterranean diet in America was a way for all classes to be able to be satiated by the food that they ate. And maybe without their knowledge, it was also a way to maintain their health to a certain degree. One thing that makes the Mediterranean diet unique is that it should be treated more as a lifestyle than an actual like diet or food trend. The idea is to buy and eat more fresh, local, and minimally processed foods, but also to share meals with others. Conviviality is a major part of the Mediterranean, an authentic Mediterranean diet. So speaking of, let's finally get into how you can follow the Mediterranean diet. So it starts with buying, of course, local, sustainable, meaning sustainably raised or sustainably grown foods, but also to eat seasonally and minimally processed foods. The next step is to have a vegetable first mindset. When you're going to figure out what you're gonna eat or cook, you always wanna have the vegetable first. You wanna think of what vegetable you wanna eat first. So this could be like potatoes, any kind of leafy green vegetable, any kind of, just any kind of vegetable. That's gonna be the first on your mind. And then you think about what protein you want, whether it's fish, seafood, and on rare occasions, you want to have red meats or chicken or poultry and things like that. The Mediterranean diet mainly relies on fish and seafood for protein. And then you also want to think of grains as your side as well. So this is also something that you could follow without, having to do a health forward food journey. Just in your daily life, whether you're following a diet or not, this should really be on everyone's mind. It's something that in the US, we don't really do that often. So this is something that also could be followed with no other, diets or food journeys or whatever it may be. So after we've bought sustainably and locally and minimally processed foods, we want to cut out animal fats as much as possible and try to only use plant fats such as avocado oil, olive oil, or you could even do plant-based butters or vegan butters. They actually kind of really act like actual butter. My favorite brand is Miyoko's. It's a really good vegan butter, and the ingredients, it's as minimally processed as possible. So this next step may be a shock. It may come as a shock, but that's what makes this diet so unique. But we can drink wine in the Mediterranean diet. It is okay as long as it's in moderation. It's actually included in the authentic Mediterranean diet. That's what we talked about earlier, where we talked about the bread, wine, and oil products being a strength of agriculture. And so lastly, and I really want to reiterate this, I know we talked about it a little bit, but I really want to enforce this, sharing meals and eating meals with other people. That is, again, what makes this so unique, and it makes it special because we love to share meals with others. We love hanging out with our friends and families, so why not share a meal together? And we obviously want to do this safely. We are, as of right now, we are still in a pandemic, so we want to make sure that we're safe. So the best way to do this is just have a meal with your family at home, or you could have a nice picnic outside with your friends or whoever it may be. have a nice picnic outdoors, and of course, remaining safe. So that's the Mediterranean diet. Thank you for watching this video. I hope that you learned a little bit more about this diet, and feel free to check out our last diet definition that we did, which we talked about the plant-based diet. Alrighty, I will see you guys next time. Bye!